Put your hand over your heart. Where's your hand? Where's your hand now that you put it over your heart? Is it in the middle of your chest? Or is it in the left side of your chest? Well, thanks to Byron Preston on YouTube, who studies all the different places that our organs have shifted, I watched with great interest, and I find this to be perhaps the strangest Mandela effect of them all, that our heart has shifted from the left side of our chest over towards the center of our chest. And other organs have shifted too. We're going to be discussing the stomach in this video as well. Before I can show you a video from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, there's a lot of kids that are researching the Mandela effect, and this is for them. This scene you're about to see where this guy rips this heart out of this guy's body is so fake. You can tell by the lays here. This one's a single layer of orange, and this is double layers of orange, and this is the real actors, and this is just claymation, stop motion photography. It's completely 100% fake. I don't want any kids to freak out when I show that. But when you do see that video, you're going to see that the high priest puts his hand, like here, over his heart before he rips it out of his body. He puts it directly over where our hearts used to be on the left. Where is our heart? If you could cut us open, where is our heart? And today our heart is situated not here, slightly left. I guess this would almost be slightly left, rather than where it used to be, right here. And when did this happen? How did this happen? Your guess is as good as mine. This is where our heart is located today. And this slim, good body type of guy is showing us where the heart is today, when it used to be over here. And I'm going to show you a lot of reality residue showing you that that's where our heart used to be. And I'm just going to put a disclaimer here. For as many pictures as I can show you, there are pictures showing you the center of the heart as well. This is the Sacred Heart in Catholicism. It represents Jesus' love for everybody from his heart in Catholicism. Growing up my whole life, I've always thought this type of imagery was strange to me whenever I saw it, because the heart's in the center of the body. And for that reason, it always looked odd. But today, this looks normal. That's kind of where our heart is. It's over here a little bit more. But why did I think this looks odd, that their hearts are in the center of their body? Because our hearts were over here, and this looked odd to me my whole life, that it was in the center, but now it is in the center. Our hearts are in the center of our body now. And this is a good t-shirt to show you. The liver has grown the size of a football, and it stretches over our entire chest. The stomach, instead of evolution working and gravity working and our stomach being right here, over 100,000 years in the evolution of man, as we continually drop food down our throats, do you think it's going to go under our rib cage over here? No, gravity pulled our stomach right down into our belly. That's where it used to be. And if you just eat food and try to concentrate and figure out, where's that food going? Is it going down into my belly where my stomach used to be? Or is it sliding over to the left where my heart used to be? And when I eat food or drink a cold glass of water or milk, when I drink, it's now all my food's going right under my heart. It doesn't go down in my stomach anymore, and we'll be talking about that a little bit later. This poor kid was shot in the heart. He's a Palestinian. He was shot by Jews right in the heart. Now, it should be right here. If he was shot in the heart, it should be right here. And as you can see, it's over there in the left side of our chest. Even this cartoon gets it right. The left side of our chest. Where do doctors listen to our hearts when we go to the doctor's office? The left side of our chest is where they always put their stethoscopes. This guy lets his daughter check his heart on the left side of his chest. Left side of his chest. Left side of his chest. And like I said, there's pictures showing doctors with stethoscopes on the where our hearts are now. But I've found plenty of these pictures. This one's just funny. These guys are all listening to his belly. Even a dummy knows where our hearts used to be. They're listening for the heart in all these pictures. Left side of the chest, that's right where it used to be. How many do I have to show you before you realize our hearts used to be in the left side of our chest? Everyone, look at a doctor listening to a patient's heart with binaural stethoscope. Look where he is. This is as far over as you can go without slipping off his body. Is he right here, where our hearts are now? In this area? No. It's where it used to be, on the left side of our chest. He knows where it is. He knows where his heart is. It's not here, or it is now. Today, this man's heart is right here. But when this picture was taken, his heart was right here. All of our hearts have shifted to the center of our chest at some point. And you might ask, well, maybe he's listening to his lungs over there. No, a doctor listens to the lungs in the rear part of their bodies. And our lungs have changed too. Our lungs are up here now. They used to be down closer to our waist. Now they're up like angel wings, I call them. Our lungs are like angel wings. They're up here. But this is where you listen to lungs. You don't listen in the front to lungs because the lungs are in our backs. You wouldn't listen to the front part of our body and go through 6 inches of flesh to hear your lungs. These are all pictures of doctors listening to lungs. Even a cartoon, she's listening to the lungs. Right, what about a heart attack? What does artwork look like when someone has a heart attack? Where do they grab? Left side of our chest. Left side. Oh, my heart attack. Look at this. Perfect, right there. That's where your pain would come from. Look at this. Left side of your chest is where our hearts used to be. And all these pictures, they're grabbing the left side of their chest, not the front. Not the front center. No. Grabbing right where our heart used to be. It's proof. Heart attack. These are all pictures of people having, artwork of people having heart attacks. Ooh. Look at where he's grabbing. Left side of his chest. Not here. Where it is today. Look at all of them. Oh, this guy's heart attack. Why wouldn't this be right here? Because this is reality residue. It's showing our past reality. And these are, where do you put your hand over your heart during the national anthem or whenever country you might be from? You don't put it over the center of your chest. You put it over where your heart used to be. But from now on, when you do the Pledge of Allegiance, you have to put your hand here, because that's where your heart is. So don't forget during these political and sporting events and whatnot, you make sure you put your hand here over your heart from now on. So that's where it is today. This is the X-ray, and I went to look for X-rays of hearts, and they're all in the center now. You can't find X-rays of the hearts over here anymore. But that's where our hearts are today. You shouldn't be able to find them over here, but we do have evidence. And look at, someone put artwork. These are all artwork of our heart. Here's our heart today, but this is where they wanted it. They want it in the old place, whoever did this art. This guy wants it in the old place. And look, he's saying, I want my heart to move from here down over to here. I'm going to just smear my chest till it does that. Well, guess what? You got your wish. That's where your heart is now. Way off center, way to the left. All these pictures of artwork. Because this sweatshirt's very accurate as to where our heart used to be. And now, today, our hearts are here. And our stomachs are right here. Our stomachs are right here, under our rib cage, partially. Instead of gravity, our old gravity stomachs and evolution stomachs that used to be down here, from gravity pushing weight down our guts. Our stomachs are up here now, and I said, just eat something. I stuffed a whole Twinkie in my mouth and swallowed it all, and whoop, it went right down under where my heart used to be. That's where it feels. And then I drank some milk and washed it down further into my heart. It doesn't go down to our belly anymore. Our stomachs don't go down there anymore. They just don't. Our body's changed. Look at this cartoon pulled the heart right out of where it used to be. He didn't pull it out of the center. Oh. All these pieces of artwork show our hearts where they used to be. She drew it on her hand and put it over where it used to be. Where my heart used to be. I thought that was pretty funny. And this cartoon is right. That is where your heart used to be, and now it's right here. I like Alanis Morissette. I really like her voice. Look at another cartoon pulling it out of our old place. This book where they put the heart. Even this quick cartoon. Yeah, if you go straight down, he's holding this straight down. The heart would be over here. The heart would be over here. Think with your mind and not your pistol. That's a Wyclef Jean line. All these art. Look at why. Why would they put the heart here instead of right here, where it is? Because this is reality residue. That's where it is today, except for a little more over to the left. Look at over to the left, not here. She put her heart to the left where it used to be, not here. Same here. I don't know what that is, but I had to put it in my video. Alright, now we go to Leonardo da Vinci. And of course he lived during the Renaissance. He is an artist, mathematician, war planner. He was the smartest man in the world back then. And his chief rival was the artist Michelangelo. Well, Leonardo da Vinci would go, it was illegal to do experiments on dead bodies and study dead bodies. Well, da Vinci would pay these morgue people, and he'd go in the cover of night and he'd go and dissect these bodies so he could study them. And you can see he studied the heart in great detail. And today our hearts here, Da Vinci's drawings show our heart a little bit closer to where they used to be. And this is the artist, I don't know who Julien Boulet was, but this is credited to him, and you can see he put our heart where it used to be in this old drawing. Our stomachs, our stomachs used to be right here. And now gravity has shifted it up. Shifted it up under our ribs? No. Gravity and evolution brought our stomach down here, from us standing upright. And gravity and food in our belly all the time, it was right here. More of Da Vinci's hearts. And the Operation the Wacky Doctors game. Here's your card. May I play? The heart's right here. And today, look at the stomach here. This is down where our stomach used to be in this diagram. It's not tucked under our rib cage up here, but our heart's in the wrong place for where it used to be. And this target I noticed was slightly off center to the left. And the old Operation game, look where they put his heart. Where it used to be. And today it's here. This is where your heart is today. And your stomach's right here. This is an old